I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And this is
Brutally Honest Beer Reviews, where today we are continuing our food pairing episode, and we are talking about Asian food. I love like all kinds of Asian food, but today I'm going to stick to one of the things that's easier for me to make at home, which is kind of the fried Asian food version, General Tso's chicken, orange chicken, or sweet and sour, that kind of stuff, because I love the rice and all the vegetables and even like a spicy stir fry kind of thing. The beer that I'm talking about is Surf Wax IPA from Burial Brewing in one of my favorite cities in North Carolina, Asheville. They just have the best beer there.
It's a great brewery.
It is. Yeah, it's a great one. So this one is an IPA, and it has a little bit of wheat with it, like a weedy taste to it, but it's, of course, that overall hoppiness. And the reason that I like to pair Asian food with something that's super hoppy is because it kind of kicks up that spice a whole lot. So if there's peppers or anything in there, or any type of seasoning that you have, yes, all that sriracha, anything that you're putting in there, it will amp it up a lot. And that's something kind of that I recently learned, which is really interesting. But the hops and the spice just make it just that food and that meal just so much better. But it's crisp and dry as well, which also helps to kind of wash down if you're having that kind of fried food. So it just kind of helps to like coat and ease the stomach a little bit with all of that as well. So,
all right, so let's taste it.
Let's go.
Surf Wax IPA.
You're gonna hate it though.
I already.
This one's a little more citrusy though and mosaic-y, so it's a little juicy.
I smell it. I'm like, I don't know. It's really interesting. Like that. It's
a little juicier, right?
It's not bad.
Kind of like with a juicy IPA. It's like almost like an East.
Yeah.
I
actually don't mind it, and I do think so. IPAs are not my thing. I know we've talked about this a lot, and especially when I'm out at a brewery or I'm just tasting beer and beer alone, I don't love that hoppy flavor. But what I would love is to try this with food. So when you make your Asian, I don't know why you ain't called me, but I have never been there when you have done some fried nothing, first of all, but especially like orange chicken or any of that, because I love that kind of stuff.
Well, sometimes it comes in a box.
Yeah.
Called the takeout.
Yeah, exactly. But I actually would drink this again to try it with food. Mm-hmm. I think maybe that's where I should start with IPAs. I should start. Maybe I should start.
You might like them more.
Maybe and like sort of expand my palate a little bit because I'm still not on board with IPAs.
Meanwhile, I'll just drink this all day long. And see, it's really not as heavy as a normal IPA is either. It has it's a little more citrusy and
I kind of don't mind it. Like this is probably top 3 IPAs I've ever had.
But you can feel the hops like at the end.
Mm-hmm. I just love the Burial Beer. It's a great brewery. Yeah. I've never had anything bad from here, so
that's true.
This is they're hitting it out of the park for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, glad you like it.
Well, that was really good. So for me, what I would choose to pair with an Asian meal, which that is something that I make quite regularly or that we go out for. We love those Asian flavors, and for me it's all about the sushi. It's about the seafood dishes, so a little bit lighter Asian than where you were with your not that that's not good, but a little bit.
I love sushi too, so.
Yeah, so I would probably do more sushi and seafood type Asian. So what I have chosen is a Hefeweizen. This is Funky Buddha, and it is this by Funky Buddha. It's called the Floridian. It's a brewery out of Oakland, Florida, and Hefeweizen is a really cloudy appearance, which kind of gives me that vibe of like sake, which is obviously pairs really nicely with Asian food, so it gives me a little bit of sake vibe just from the appearance of it. But it also, Hefeweizen classically pairs with light foods. Sushi, seafood will be great with this, and it also has a pretty prominent yeast flavor, so you still get some flavors with it, but it's not going to overpower your lighter Asian fare. So here we go, let's try the Funky Buddha.
Cheers. Smells good.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
yeah. It almost has like a peach taste to it for some reason, but yeah.
It's smooth. It's light.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's kind of that unfiltered-y
Exactly.
feel, kind of like sake does.
Exactly. It really, I think, gives you that sort of sake feel. It just for me, it says Asian, even though Hefeweizen is totally not.
Yeah. It makes me think of that, almost the cold sake that we've gotten at that Ben's Tune-Up before, yet again in Asheville. But it is, because it has that fruity kind of taste to it, but it's not overpowering, so it just would support a lot of that fishy flavors, I think, in sushi and stuff. I mean, I'm killing it. I love
Absolutely. And I love Funky Buddha. I think they make really good beer. This is a great go-to beer just in general, because it's super easy super easy to drink. It's great, I think, summer beer.
Yeah.
But try it with your sushi next time.
Even if you get the how much beer have I had? The sushi at Trader Joe's. I mean, Trader Joe's sushi is really good.
I've never had Trader Joe's sushi.
It's so good in a pinch. If you're hungry and you're like shopping.
In a pinch.
If you don't feel like, hey, I'm gonna go and like hit up the sushi bar tonight, you want to go home and sit in your PJs and have a Funky Buddha and some Trader Joe's sushi.
Going to Trader Joe's is an event.
You're right. It's like my favorite place in the world.
Parking, like going to Trader Joe's is an hour.
Because you gotta have the samples, then you're gonna go through the wine and the beer section.
You gotta get your car parked.
Well, that's true.
A hot mess.
That is true, actually. But I love it so much. But their sushi's really good.
Well, I will have to try the sushi.
It's not like it's just your typical, like, I think they have, like, the shrimp tempura and then, like, California. But they're so good.
I mean, I'm not
It's got
hating.
the wasabi and the ginger and everything in it. And Trader Joe's.
I eat this sushi from Publix.
It was probably the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Get you some grocery store sushi and try it here.
It's a Funky Buddha.
Have a
And
fun
you got
night
a
on your
Friday
couch.
night. That's right. Hit up some Netflix and sushi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be good while you watched You. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're watching You on Netflix, and it's
Crazy. People are nuts. I believe that really happens in real life. I'm just saying.
It makes it now. Technology makes it even easier for all that to
We
happen.
could go down that rabbit hole, but we won't. We'll spare you that.
That's right. I think we're done here.